Hey fellow Vault Wearers, it's Angry Turtle and welcome to another episode of Looting with Boss. And you probably noticed something changed a little bit today, and that's because we are going to loot Lucky Hole Mine. And that's my Excavator Boss Power Armor. I didn't realize before that this Boss Power Armor paint can be applied to Excavator. Then my Boss Soldier that just received a solid upgrade. Full set of Excavator instead of T60 this time. And look at this gorgeous power armor. It's impressive. It's Excavator, the best one in the game. Favorite power armor of Turtle. This one. We are going to use it. And of course about the weapon, it's our Furious minigun. It's a perfect match. Look how awesome it looks together. And we start as usually with a quick showcase that I'm not carrying anything. Like basically as much stuff as I can drop is dropped. And yes, and now we'll be looting. A quick showcase of the enemies. As usually what you can find, I have my 19,000 cows and those are cultists. You probably guessed that, but yeah, in this place, mostly cultists. Everywhere. Mostly cultists everywhere. I don't think there's much more enemies than cultists, but there's quite a lot of them in here. It's not a couple, it's like a huge bunch, like it's like capital of all the cultists. And if you don't know why, you need to go in here and figure that out. I will give you some tips as well, but you can see there's a lot of them. The good thing they squishy. Oh, and ants. Yeah, we have ants. In this place we have couple ants. I mean, 4 or 5, something like that. 4 or 5 ants total. If you encounter this keypad and you do not know the code, it's 23896 just in case you want to check out what's there apart from one more ant. And more cultists. Next to this altar there is like a huge bunch of cultists. There's the highest concentration in the mine. It's just around this altar. What's quite obvious, they go here to do whatever cultists are doing. And yes, it's not a problem to clear them out. This area is nice. They squishy. They squishy, like Blood Eagles about. What's good? What's good for farming them? They still drop random weapons. And if you're looking for a hidden passage to loot even more lead, from the locked door you go in here, and that's a hidden passage. It's not easy to find it if you don't know what you are looking for, as it looks like a wall. But it's not a wall. You can go through in here, and that's a hidden passage. You can get in there. And inside you will find a cultist with a flamethrower. It's always a cultist with a flamethrower. And another hidden passage, if you go back out from this cultist with a flamethrower, it's in here. You see, it looks like a wall, but it's not a wall. As you can see, the bullets are going through. And you can go through as well. It's not a wall. And there you will find more cultists, another one with flamethrower and interloper as well. And here, when you finish looting everything, don't forget Turtle tax. It's marked in here that this mine belongs to Turtle and you need to pay 10% of your lead. And don't forget to check all those cards and containers. You can find ore and other stuff. Oh, and about the ore, always click multiple times, as single ore can be more than one ore. And that's the loot. About the loot, weapons are just a random bunch of weapons. Almost no caps in here, as you can see. Like, we can say it's 0 caps, 0 profit, but a lot of random stuff, a lot of pickaxes if you are into pickaxes. And even though they're not really interesting, I will use them to scrap for steel. A couple random armor pieces, nothing special. Under apparel, it's a little bit more interesting here because we have a huge selection of mining helmets. And you have like every single color you want in this one place. Then you can loot so many mining helmets. I like the black ones. I like the black mining helmets. It's perfect fit for my boss soldier. And ritual bindings can be found as well in here, including ritual mask. But you will need to go through the hidden passage. Next, under food and drink, of course, we have this ant meat and some other stuff that was lying around. Not much, like cultists seems to not be into food too much or drinks, they just have what they need and nothing else. A little bit wine and that's it. Under 8, there's a little bit more because we have some camps, they like camps, then couple camps like Buff Out, Psycho, but still nothing crazy. The miscellaneous tab is the one that interests us the most because here we can find lead ore, a lot, 451 for me, and if you will end up with over 400 lead ore, then that's good. Raw crystal, if you need, it's in here, I don't need it. I will not even smelt it, I don't need it. And holotapes, bunch of holotapes that you can figure out what those cultists are doing in here, and notes for the same reason will help you more. I found one random plan, nothing special, and junk before we smelt anything, because I will smelt the lead scrap and scrap the weapons now before we go into more. And Super Duper Scrapper will be equipped, those are very important perks, and we just scrap everything and we go and smelt all this lead. That's what interests us. As you can see, this is insane gain, and with Super Duper, it's 30% more. Then we'll use this lead ore and acid to get a lot of lead scrap. And now we have 1515 lead scrap. That's a lot of lead scrap. That's a lot of 5mm bullets for my boss soldier. Yeah, it's 152 pounds of pure lead. As well, we have some steel scrap from those weapons. 459, 23 pounds of steel. Then, steel is easy. Still we can farm more from any enemies by scrapping weapons then. Under mods, we have the rolling pin mod and kinetic servos for T51B. Mods are random, then you never know if there will be there and what kind of mods you will find. Under ammo, like barely any, to be absolutely honest, barely any ammo. And I think like only exception here is fuel, as we have 200 fuel because there are 2 cultists with flamethrowers and they always drop 100 fuel. And here, mining helmets, I'm showing you that because I was getting questions about it. If you go into Armor Workbench, you can modify mining helmet with any headlamp you want. It doesn't require any plan. Just take the helmet, go into Armorer's Workbench, modify it, and you can see the full selection. And that will be everything for this looting episode. I hope you enjoyed that. If you do not know where to look for lead, you know now. For most people it's already well-known place, but now you can see everything that's in there. It's not actually a lot of stuff apart from mining helmets and lead. Those 2 main things. Oh, and the ritual bindings if you are looking for, if you want to play a little cultists, then that's a perfect place. And now as always, thank you all for watching and see you guys in the next one.